Hi, I'm Sasha, and in this video I'm just going to go through how to action a bank rule or a fast coding rule. So what it simply is if you have recurring expenses or recurring deposits to your account and they all have the same description. For example, you regularly take money out of your ATM. So here we have a few transactions that says ATM cash, and you know this is going to be a recurring expense and you want to post it directly to your journal. You can use the fast coding rules or the what we call bank rules to apply the same action to all these transactions at once. So in order to do this, we will need to switch from full view into fast coding view first. And this will give us the ability to assign a rule to each of these transactions. So let's do the 17th of July's one as an example. So I'd like to post this to our petty cash account. So simply just select petty cash, and I'm going to leave the tax code blank because it doesn't apply. Okay, so I'm going to select the tick, and that automatically posts the entry, and this line will confirm this. So you can either undo if this is incorrect or leave it as is. And what we can do then is navigate to the journal entries just to confirm that that has been created. And that seems fine. Okay, so we go back to the bank feed screen again. And again, we need to toggle to the fast coding view. And we'll continue to create transactions that we know are recurring transactions. Now, what we'll then do is just go through and fill in these details. So let's start with the 60. So that's the same type of transaction. We'll leave the tax code blank. And in this instance, I'm going to actually create a rule because I don't want to physically action the other two. So in the create bank rule option, it asks you if the summary contains or matches exactly. So you can either suggest that it contains the words ATM cash. Now, these words need to appear as is, so you can't have any words in between. So for example, if you had something like ATM at cash, then it won't actually pick up this rule because it's slightly different to ATM cash. So you have to make sure that what you select is 100% accurate to the description that you get from your bank feed. If it's something that you want it to match exactly, then you'll just simply select this option, which means there can be no words prior to or after ATM cash. But it contains just means you can have these words occurring at any time in the sentence of the description. So I'm going to select if summary contains ATM cash, and then we will code that to the asset petty cash account, leaving the tax code blank. So what we'll do then is hit create rule and categorize. Okay, now you'll see that the other two transactions have also been processed. What we will then do is go to the rules option, and we can have a look at manage rules. And here, there is only one rule that we've really created, so we can change or delete this rule from this screen. And you will see that it's limited our view to just the bank feed rules screen and none of the other bank feeds options, just so we try and make it less confusing for you. And applying rules would mean if your bank feeds have come through and the rules have not yet applied, then you will need to select apply rules, and that will automatically go and search for the new transactions that's coming and apply this particular rule. Now you can have multiple rules in this screen, but in order to add it, you'll need to be in the full view to add. Okay, so I'll just cancel out of there. We won't need to do any at the moment. Now to go back to the normal bank feeds view, you simply choose the full view option, and that will take you back to the main bank feed screen. Now, if you just want to confirm that the rules have been applied, then simply hit either matched and look for the ATM cash transactions. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's correct. Or you can go by view journals and we can see all 4 journal entries have been created.